Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to another Halo video. Now in today's video I want to talk about Halo. I mean, that's the only thing I do on this channel. But yeah, I want to talk about Halo Infinite and Halo in general. You know, as many of you guys know, Tifa 3 just released a new update for Halo Infinite. I don't even know what this update is. I never really bothered looking at it, but I know it's the last update that Tifa 3 will ever release for Infinite. People are wondering, myself included, like we're all wondering what's going to happen to Halo at this point, since this last update, what's going to happen with the Halo franchise. The game has been out for how many years? Since 2021, that's like 4 years now, and the game is still heavily broken. You know, the last time I tried it was about a couple of months ago when I wanted to try out the Falcon, and I couldn't really load into the game. You know, the main menu is utterly buggy. So yeah, they stopped doing the updates. It's not something to be happy about. A lot of people seem to be happy. I'm not saying they should continue doing updates for Infinite. I'm not saying that. But if they're going to stop doing updates for Infinite, then they should come back to the MCC, the Master Chief Collection, and continue doing updates, on that. But no, they just want to neglect the MCC as well. So what are we left with? I'll tell you what we're left with. We're left with Halo Campaign Evolved, which no one asked for, which is not even needed. And that game is not going to come out until 2026, and that's going to be what, 4 days before GTA 6 releases. And who the F is going to be playing Halo Campaign Evolved besides Halo fans? No one's going to be playing that when you have GTA 6 around, and there's so many games as well. As you guys been around on my channel, like right now I'm having a massive blast playing Marvel Rivals. I already launched season 5, and that game is not, and every time they push out a new update for that game, I'm always thinking like there's always that vision that always comes across my mind. Imagine if Halo Infinite was like this. Think about where we would have, where we could have been. Think about how Halo could have, been one of the top free-to-play games. But Microsoft and TF3 messed up so badly, especially TF3. They messed up really badly. So yeah, we're gonna get Campaign Evolved, and that's like in a year's time. I don't know what's gonna happen to most of the Halo content creators, the YouTubers that are making, basically their bread and butter, from this game, and most of the streamers as well. Most of the Halo streamers on Twitch. Halo on Twitch is doing dog shit. I mean, it always has been. And yeah, I know what's gonna happen to those guys. I do wish the best for them, and they don't deserve to. They don't deserve to be in this kind of position, man. And none of the Halo YouTubers. And you can tell most of the Halo YouTubers are just trying to be very positive, trying to sound, very professional about it. They don't want to like accidentally say something that could push away a lot of people. They gotta stay professional, and I don't blame that for them. It's very aggravating and very nerve-wracking what's going on with the franchise. Look, I don't have to, worry about Halo at all. I can completely, let go of the franchise and just continue playing other games. But I don't want to do that because I love Halo. I do love the franchise. I do still play. I do play the mods. I still talk about it. I still, making videos, about Halo. But I wish I could make positive videos. I want to look forward to something, when it comes to Halo. But I can't. There's nothing else to look forward to. The last time I was really, truly hyped up for Halo content, when MCC was on PC, and we were getting all of these Halo games, and getting these features, and new updates, and new free updates, right? But it's not 2019 anymore. Or 2020 or whatever, right? Those years are gone, and it's sad because it's the reason why I started this YouTube channel, and I started streaming on Twitch. It's the whole reason why I'm doing this, to this day. And me making friends as well. I even met a friend in real life, with Halo. Like, how many games will make you do that? I mean, I don't know. Like, hopefully I get to do that again, with another game. But it saddens me, man, where Halo is at. It really does. And the Halo C remake is not going to save Halo. I promise you that it's not going to save Halo. We're going to have fun playing it. Us Halo fans, we're going to have a good time playing it. I'll definitely buy it. But you got to remember this, it's a remake that we never really asked for, okay? Let's be honest. We never asked for a remake. And so far, a lot of people don't like the changes. Well, I don't want to say everyone, but some of them, like some of us Halo fans, don't really like, the way the C remake looks, and they've changed up a lot of stuff, and I just don't find it, right. Most of the Halo YouTubers are trying to be positive. You can tell, like, in their videos, they're trying to be very hyped up and being very excited, which again I don't blame. There was this one YouTuber. He used to do a lot of Halo videos, right? And you guys would know him. he does a lot of Halo videos. He did a lot of Halo videos at the time, and you know, he popped off as a Halo YouTuber. But now he's branching out. He's doing movies. I think he's doing a bit of games as well. Like, no, sorry, obviously he's doing games, but he's doing movies. I think he's doing like, you know, movie reviews. And that is the Ant-Man. You know the Ant-Man? He made a video about that he's worried about Halo CE remake, about the campaign involved. I didn't watch the full video. I just, you know, watched the beginning part, but he's very worried. Like, he was telling me that the game is not ready. I think he get to play it, so I think he was invited to play it, and he played it, and he was not impressed. He was very worried. I think I gotta watch the video again. I don't know, but that's what I've heard when I was watching the video. And he's saying that because, like, he's not a Halo YouTuber. You know, when you see a Halo YouTuber, he needs to be like, he needs to stay professional and keep it together, you know. And he's doing that for, you know, for the customers, for the viewership. Because when you start saying something like, you know, something like truthful about the game, like something negative, you know, negative can mean, you know, also speaking the truth, right? But if they were doing that, it could push a lot of people away, and that could affect their revenue in the long run. But the Ant-Man, he doesn't have to do that. He can be brutally honest about the game, and he's making money elsewhere. And look, he loves Halo, yeah. He's still a fan of Halo, right? But he said that he's very worried about the CE remake, and he said the things that I was actually like saying as well. You know, how the game looks and the design, you know, the audio. You know, I think it was dropping like FPS as well during the showcase, and he was very worried about that. And he's saying that Halo CE remake needs more time. And this is the thing, if we're saying it needs more time, you know, that means the game's gonna be pushed forward. I mean, it's only campaign. There's no multiplayer, no forge, and no infection or firefight, so it's not gonna have none of that, you know. So I don't see the remake is gonna last that long. They have GTA 6 around the corner, so I actually don't know. What does that mean? Like, do they have to bring the CE remake, you know, forward, you know, early? Like, if they were to bring it early, that's a very bad thing, because the game is not finished. Just like how Ant-Man said it, the game is not ready. And if they were to bring it early, we might end up missing, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this, but we might end up missing missions. I'm serious, we might end up missing missions. There's no forge or firefight, there's no infection at launch, but really we might get to the point where we might not even have playable missions. I can imagine people saying, hey guys, look, we released 5 missions, you know, it's up to, you know, truth and reconciliation, or, you know, it's up to like 2 betrayals. Yeah, the rest of the missions are going to come later down the road, probably the next year. You can imagine them doing that. They might not even have all the voice lines in the game. They might not even have where Master Chief might say, you know, no, I think we're just getting started. Like we might not even have that. You know, everything's gonna be quiet. They might not, and I think that in the showcase they didn't even actually have all the voice lines for Fohammer, where she was supposed to be. I think she was supposed to say, I forgot what she says, but she said an iconic line in Silent Cartographer just as when they were dropping off the Marines on the island. But I, honestly, man, like, I won't be surprised if that was the case. Like they won't have all the missions ready. They might not even have the new missions. You know, I think they did mention about there's been new missions for Camping Evolved, which I'm quite excited for. I mean, I won't mind if they were to delay the new missions, because we never played them originally, so I wouldn't mind that. If there's missions like that we played back in the day, then that's embarrassing, man. Like, that'd be embarrassing if those old missions are not there at launch. Halo CE remake, even when that comes out, like, how many people are gonna be playing that? And now we're hearing rumors, I don't know if it's true, but we're hearing rumors that they want to remake Halo 2 and Halo 3. What the hell are we doing with these remakes? Stop touching the remakes, stop touching Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3. Why are you remaking these games? What, are they garbage? Are you guys telling me these games are garbage? It's like saying, let's reboot Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings 1, Lord of the Rings 2 and 3, because it's so garbage, it's so outdated. They all came out like 20 years ago. Let's give them a remake. Let's reboot it. Is that where we're at with Halo? So why are people so obsessed with remakes? I'm talking about the community. Like, you guys are so like obsessed with the Halo 3 remake, and yeah, I understand that you guys want an anniversary, but why does it matter? Like what do you guys want? You guys want pretty graphics? I mean, that's what people are doing right now. They want to give you pretty graphics, right? They want to give you guys you know, graphics in, you know, from Unreal Engine, because you guys keep on talking about graphics. That's what we're at now. I'm not blaming I'm not just blaming the community, it's also on people and Microsoft, but you guys need to calm down. Like, we don't want remakes, man. Like come on, like, I want to see like something like beyond that. I want to see campaign spin-offs. I want to see what happened to the Arbiter, you know, during like the events of Halo 4, and you know, I want to see what happened to Sergeant Johnson, like when he was young, you know, Captain Keyes. You know, I want to see a bunch of those campaign DLCs. I don't want to keep on playing the same remake. We know what's going to happen. I'd rather much have them making a new game than touching the legacy that Bungie left. Why are they playing around with that? And why do you guys, you know, want them to do that? It boggles my mind because people, like the Halo fans are saying that they want a Halo 3 Anniversary remake when you guys don't even like Halo C Anniversary or Halo 2 Anniversary. You guys despise that. And you're going to do the same thing anyway, so like with Halo 3 Anniversary or the Halo 3 remake. But yeah, the remakes are not needed. I don't know why people want this so badly. It's going to waste a lot of time. And yeah, speaking of waste of time, it's going to affect Halo 7 development so badly. I promise you that. Because you got to think about this. From Halo 4, which other Halo game they were working during Halo 4? Halo's Anniversary. Halo 5? Well, which Halo games were they working on? Halo MCC. During the development of Halo 4 and 5, Halo C Anniversary was a flop. Halo MCC was a flop at launch. It was heavily broken. Now, Halo Infinite, when they were making Halo Infinite, they were too busy working on like updating the MCC, and Halo Infinite flopped. I mean, I don't want to put that excuse actually because they had 6 years, but they still managed to flop anyways, right? Very embarrassing. But now they want to remake Halo CE, and they probably haven't started the development for Halo 7, right? So they started with the Halo CE remake, right? And then once that comes out, then we're going to work on Halo 2, and then Halo 3. And then be like, hey guys, we're gonna work on Halo 7, which it might be in 2020, like maybe in 2029 we might actually get Halo 7, but it might be like not complete. Okay, it might be another Halo Infinite, another failure. But yeah, sorry about the rant, guys. I just hate where Halo is, and the franchise does not deserve to be where it's at right now. You know, and you know, like I said before, you know, I can just let go of Halo, but I don't want to do that. I love the franchise. You know, I'm still very happy playing other games. I'm very happy with, you know, playing Marvel Rivals. You know, I'm enjoying the new updates, and you know, I'm playing, you know, I'm streaming the games, and you know, doing cosplay of that game as well. You know, but yeah, sorry about the rant. I just wanted to express my thoughts and, you know, my feelings, you know, towards, you know, this game, you know, towards the Halo franchise. But yeah, if you guys you know, really enjoyed the video, and you know, let me down in the comments below, you know, how you guys feel about the remake, and you know, how you guys, you know, you guys still playing Halo, you guys still here, you guys still waiting to see what happens. You're not playing Halo, but you're still waiting, right? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to follow me on Twitch. I do stream pretty much every day. Be sure to subscribe. I do make a lot of Halo videos. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye.